Heartland Season 18. Episode 4 was the most emotional episode of the season we got so far. It broke my heart, triggered me in some ways, and yet still managed to give me hope for the future in the end. In Episode 5, though, the world will look even darker, with our characters feeling like there is no hope. Not at all. Despite all these, though, a new romance will blossom as people will bond through these hardships, proving once again that life is worth living despite everything. So, without further ado, let's explore what will happen next in Heartland. Episode 4 was very heavy on Jessica, her traumas, her difficult relationship with her father, and how it pushes her to make some difficult decisions. In Episode 5, we will get deeper into these topics, as Jessica's visit to her father might take a somber turn. Unfortunately, this visit will mark the beginning of what could be a year of illness for her and Tim. Up until now, the show has dropped subtle hints about health struggles, with Tim seeming to push through with his usual vigor. In Episode 5, all these will lead to a devastating revelation about what Tim is really struggling with. And know that a lot of you guys have been predicting that Jack will die at the end of Season 18. However, hear me out. While Jack has been open about his mortality throughout Episode 4, and even making peace with the possibility of his own death, to me, it feels like a red herring. The writers are clearly setting up a surprise, and instead of Jack, it will be Tim who faces a serious illness. We already know that he was supposed to call his doctor as he lost his balance in the barn, but we never got a result from it. Now that Jessica is facing her father's illness, it will be an opportunity for Tim to be open about his own struggles. This health crisis will not only test his relationship with Jessica, but also bring new depth to his character. If Tim does fall ill, it would be a heartbreaking twist, especially considering how far he's come in repairing his relationship with his daughters, Amy and Lou. I mean, I cannot believe I'm saying this, but I'll definitely be very much upset to see him go from the show, but let me know what you think of him. Speaking of Amy, her storyline with Nathan is about to get a lot more intense. In Episode 4, Amy finally learns the truth about Nathan, which has already brought her closer to him. It was clear from the beginning that Nathan had this big secret that he was keeping from everyone. In Episode 4, we found out that his father was struggling with Alzheimer's, and Nathan was taking care of him. This revelation finally made sense of his questionable actions from previous episodes, and it cleared Amy's mind about him. She feels like he can open up to her, and from now on, they can be more honest with each other, forming a new romance without any secrets in between. For those who have been following Amy's romantic journey since Ty's tragic passing, it's clear that moving on has been a difficult process for her. However, Nathan seems to be the man who is helping her open her heart again. Seriously, guys, I'm getting very much fond of Nathan, but let me know if I'm alone in this. In Episode 5, we'll see Amy spending more time at Nathan's house, where she will not only bond with him, but also grow closer to his ill father. The health of Nathan's father may play a crucial role in this episode, possibly uniting Amy and Nathan in a common cause. Plus, if Amy finds out about Tim's illness in Episode 5, this will also bring them even more closer. Caring for an ailing parent is no easy feat, and this shared experience could deepen their connection. In Episode 5, we will realize that Amy and Nathan have a lot in common, and they are actually the two faces of the same coin that are desperate for each other's companionship. I don't know about you guys, but at this point, I'm absolutely rooting for them. I know that there are a lot of Heartland fans who are still not on board with Nathan as Amy's new love interest, but after Episode 5, it will be inevitable that his place in her life will become more solid. His caring nature and support for Amy are becoming harder to ignore, and soon, even the naysayers might start to root for him. Let me tell you this, if you've been on the fence about Nathan, Episode 5 could be the turning point that changes your mind. Another major plotline to watch out for in Episode 5 is the future of the Heartland Ranch itself. Lou, who has always been fiercely dedicated to preserving the family legacy, is set to play an even bigger role in the coming episodes. With the ranch facing financial difficulties, Episode 5 will showcase Lou diving deeper into the bison business as a potential lifeline for Heartland. The introduction of the bison business is a surprising but exciting move for the ranch. Lou has proven herself to be resourceful and determined, and now with Heartland sponsoring an upcoming championship, it seems like all eyes will be on her to turn things around. In Episode 5, we will see more scenes of Lou taking charge, possibly facing some tough decisions about the ranch's future. The upcoming championship will dominate much of the upcoming episode, giving us insight into the stakes involved in saving the ranch. Will the bison business be enough to secure Heartland's future? Or will there be even more challenges ahead? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Lou has always managed to find a way through difficult times, and I'm excited to see her rise to the occasion once again. I feel like episode 5 will be the most critical show in this season, as it will shape the future of the Heartland for sure by being a turning point in many of the characters' lives. One thing is for sure, with so much at stake, episode 5 of Heartland is bound to keep us on the edge of our seats. For more content on Heartland, make sure to like and follow. In the meantime, the video on the screen might also interest you.